Hello, my friends, and welcome back. So it's been a while since we played in the journal. So today I'm going to be setting up the last week or the second to last week in August, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to run through and show you all of July so that you can see what July looked like. And if you remember, July was all hand drawn. So I didn't use any stickers or washi tape or anything like that. And it was just a whole lot of doodling and drawing and doing the things that I love. And one of the things that my very good friend Sarah over at Pinnacle Sticker Co. has started in my Facebook group is a thread. Basically, it's almost like a blog thread in the Facebook group where she talks about finding planner peace. And one of the things that I find the most peace with, like I've found my groove, is with my Archer and Olive journals. So if you're new to journaling, you're thinking about journaling, you're not sure where to begin, you don't know if you can do this, this is going to be for you. This video is for you. So I'm just going to answer a few basic questions after we look at the July doodling. So if you can't draw, you don't need to know how to draw in order to play in a journal. There are so many different ways to use a journal that is not just doodling out stuff. So you can see these are just my little leafies. They're just scribbled all over the paper. I did some fun little flowers in here. This was nothing special, but if you are like, absolutely not, I do not draw at all, then this video is definitely for you, because the week that we're setting up and when I get to August, you'll see why. So I'm just going to run through it just because I wanted to show it off, because I really love how July came out and it's completely finished and I absolutely love it. And we are starting in the month of August. So this video is going to go up probably a few weeks into August, so it won't be filled out for you now, but I can go back and show it later on. Maybe when we do September, I can go back and show you how August looked. So since July's finished, this is like an overview page of the month. So I was kind of trying out different things. I love to play with different layouts, like different ideas. I'm on Pinterest constantly. I absolutely love Pinterest. There are so many wonderful ideas on there, and I kind of grab things from different people's posts and I think I like this, I want to try this, let's try this. And so this month, since I had the Cafe Leafy was coming out in the month of July, I decided to do this whole entire month of just leafies. So, and it's kind of got a coffee vibe theme to it. So on this page here, it's like a monthly overview of things that either I want to get done or I'm planning to get done or are already scheduled to be done during the month, but it kind of gives me like a quick little overview of some of the things that I need to do for the month of July. And then we start with the weeks. So each week I picked one thing for that day and I drew a leafy. So if it was like hump day, I picked the hump day. On Saturday, Sunday, I didn't really have enough room on this week to do anything, but here it's thank God it's Friday and she's like all excited. And then, you know, this is like that day before Friday blues, because you're like, oh, it's never going to get here, coffee Monday. And then just some fun little things. And then you see I've got my my sleep tracker, my medication tracker, my cleaning, like what I wanted to do each day of the week. I did change this up a little bit as the weeks went on. I've got a little weather tracker here and a little to do, and then the calendar, and then the week that we're in for July. So that's week one. Then week two, you can see, is where I started to change some stuff up here, a little bit different. I did this more in a checklist rather than the days of the week one. So again, Coffee Monday, don't forget to water the plants. This is what I'm reading with a little book thing up here. This is what happens when you make a mistake. So up here, I made a mistake, and so I covered it with my these types of pens. So these are paint pens. They're acrylographs. I can never say it right, but these are acrylic paint pens. You can get any kind you want. They don't have to be Archer and Olive. There are lots and lots of them. They're very inexpensive. If you go to Michael's, a lot of times there's coupons at Michael's where you can pick these up for pretty cheap. Not this brand, but other acrylic paint pens you can get. So what I ended up doing is, because I made a mistake right here, you can see like I started to write something and I can't remember what the mistake was, but I ended up just going over it with a couple of funny looking little books, and that covered it up. Then you got payday, design day, and then I just put a couple little leafy heads popping out of this one just to kind of show off, you know, her in the week. And then I love doing these weather trackers. So you'll see that all month long I do the weather trackers. Here is the third week. It was getting hot. It's hot up here. And so I put a little hot leafy here. My grass is growing, very excited. I happen to live in a place where you can just throw seed down, water it, and it grows. Where I came from before, you could not do that. You needed a sprinkler system and a gardener and all kinds of stuff to make the grass grow. So I'm very excited to just go out there and make it grow. I'm just excited. So anyway, there's that. Then this is, oh, I forgot to take all my Look at that. So little side note, everything that I do, just in case I don't like the placement or I don't like the way that it looks or it looks funny, I draw it out in pencil first. And one of the nice things about the acrylic paint pens, no matter what brand you use, is once they dry, they are dry. This is not going anywhere. So you can erase all of your pencil marks very, very easily without ruining anything. One of the other things I learned about using these paint pens is when you're drawing your lines, you want to use just a plain old jelly roll pen. The thicker the better. So this is a 10. And you can get these at Michael's. This is where I got this one. Got it at Michael's. And it's just the Sakura Jelly Roll 10. And so much better because you don't drag the paint. So one thing about acrylographs or any acrylic paint pens is it takes a few seconds for it to dry. So if you're using a ruler and you write with it and then you take the ruler away, unless you're really good at putting your ruler down and then picking it straight up, wiping it off before you go back, you're going to leave drag marks. So if you use your jelly roll, and you still have to be careful, but if you use your jelly roll, you don't get those drag marks. A little tip there. Next week, oh, what else have we got on here? So this is my phone calls because I always talk to my son this day. Coffee Monday because this actually is Coffee Thursday because this was just where I only worked these 2 days. So this is our TGIF kind of, this is our Friday, then payday, and then my son's birthday. So I made a little birthday cake and put his little birthday on there and then just where we went. Then the last week, this one was, this is a really derpy rendition of my printer. I was looking at the printer as I was drawing it. I don't know if you can tell what kind of printer that is from looking at it. That had the baby. So here is me and the baby. And then this is mailing out orders. So I made like a funny little mailbox. And then this is my son. He has glasses on. My son babysitting the baby. And then this is the washi. It was really derpy. I did a really bad job at the washi, but it doesn't matter. That's the whole fun of doing your own doodling, is it doesn't have to be perfect and you're not showing it off to anybody but yourself, unless you're me and you're putting it out on a video, and it's still not a big deal. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal anyway. Then here was a design day. So I was going to be doodling the Baby It's Cold Outside artwork, which I have finished and it's stinking adorable, but this is my iPad with a little leafy on it and my pen, my iPad pen. So anyway, again, weather, to do, month, sleep tracker, clean, and notes. So that's this month. So then at the end of the month, I wanted to do like a July moments. So this is the audiobooks that I listened to this month, which was the Harry Potter 1 through 7. I went through the entire thing again. I watched Silo. So this is like, I looked it up on Apple TV. I looked up the little symbol for Silo and I drew it in here in a little box with the little play, pause, rewind. And that was season 1 of Silo. And then the movie that I wanted to see this month and did see is the Mission Impossible 7. So there's my little movie. And then I put little star ratings next to everything. Then I wanted to put like a quote that I thought really summed up this month. You are your home. Then some of the other movies that I watched, this is like Netflix kind of stuff. I think some of it was Hulu. No, not Hulu, Amazon Prime. So movies this month, I watched these movies and then what I thought of them. And then the new series that I started this month but did not finish yet is The Witcher. And then I love Henry Cavill. And I was really sad that it's the last season with him. So I put it in there. So anyway, then this page, I didn't really know what to do with it because then we're going to be starting on August. So I decided to throw down some washi. This is Archer and Olive washi, and I thought it was super pretty, and it was all in one set that came together. Put it all together, and then I put a nice quote here that I thought was just a nice quote. You do not write your life with words, you write it with actions. What you think is not important, it's only important what you do. And I thought that was like a really nice little quote to put here along with the washi. So now we're going to get into the fun stuff. So that is what using like mostly hand-drawn stuff. So for supplies for the month of July, all I needed was, I'm going to show you what I used for the month of July. A ruler, a pencil, an eraser, and then a few acrylographs. So any paint pens will do, but these are the ones that I used for the month. Lots of white, and then my white jelly roll pen. And that is it. That's all I used. And then this page, which kind of doesn't count because that's kind of not part of it. That's all I used for the entire month of July. Very, very easy to take with you, very easy to travel with, very easy to put inside of a little pouch and go and just have fun and doodle. So anyway, that is July. So now we're going to move into August. And for the month of August, I wanted to show you what you could do if you're not at all going to draw. You're like, nope, don't draw, not even going to try, don't like to even doodle whatsoever. Then this is what you can do. So for the start of August, what I decided to do was a self-care page. So you remember back in July, I did basically a monthly overview of all the things that I thought I was going to need to do. This month, I wanted to do something that had like self-care, me time, what makes me happy, and then a little quote to start off the month with. So under my little self-care goals, I've got like things that I want to make sure that I do and little check boxes next to them. So if I get them done, if I get to do them, then I will check them off. These are some of the things that make me happy. This is me time, stuff that I want to do during my downtime, and then my little quote here. And then look at how cute. So no drawing whatsoever. This is writing, making little check boxes, washi tape, and stickers. So I got my order from Paper Dolls, but any stickers that you are in love with, you could use some little things, you could use Coffee Monsters Co., you can do any stickers you like. You can use Cocoa and Fluff stickers if you like. Whatever makes you happy, you use those. Those, I went through all of my washi tape, because one of the things about my order from Paper Dolls, not sure if they carry washi tape or not, forgot to look, but I just went through my 850 bajillion rolls of washi tape and found ones that I thought in colors and styles that I thought would go the best with the colors of this particular page. So I'm going to show you what one of these pages looks like. So this is the one we're going to use, but this is it. Stinking adorable, very, very easy. This one's for planning. This one was me time. And I just used it to make the page. And I did that for every single day of the week. So now you know where we're going with this for people who don't want to draw. If you don't draw, you don't like to draw, you don't even want to try to draw, you can totally stickers and washi tape. The only thing I'll say is if you're going to use a blackout journal like this, you're going to want to use either just gel pens in bright enough colors where you can see them, or you're going to want to get, like I said, the paint pens, because it's really difficult to see anything on here, including your lines. So you'll see when we get moving on to the weekly setups what I mean by that, with your lines being kind of a pain in the neck. So for the month of August, what we're using is washi tape, which I pulled out some washi tape that I thought would go pretty well with this set right here. Look at, that's almost exactly the same as this. That's like almost perfect. This was one of my I think I still have some in the shop. Yeah, I don't even know. It was like almost like perfect. And then I got this like skinny yellow one to kind of go with it. Then we got a washi cutter, which you don't need, but I have one. That's my Some Little Things washi color. You don't want to do your days of the week, you can find some scripts or some date covers, whatever that you've got. So these are ones from my shop, but I also used my paint pens to write, my jelly roll pen, and then the stuff that I use when I use stickers is I always have a pair of tweezers, and then of course my pencil, my pen, my ruler. This time I have this, and I'll show you why I have this. So those are the supplies for the month of August: stickers, washi tape, paint pens, gel pens, stuff like that. So this is when it can start getting a little bit expensive, because you have to invest in your stickers, you have to invest in, you know, your washi tape. This one is probably the cheapest option, which is just drawing and writing. That's your cheapest option. This one is kind of a step up from that, where you're spending a little bit of money on stickers. So anyway, self-care. Next up is the month of August. Simple, super simple. I just counted out. So if you can't see, I don't think you can see, but if you're familiar with the Archer and Olive, look at this little overage with my pencil. If you're familiar with the Archer and Olive, you know that all of their journals, let me see if I can find one for you that I haven't scribbled all over that's not a blackout so you can see it. Okay, so this is one that I haven't used yet. So if you look in here, see, it's dot grid. It's the same thing here, but the dots are white. Very, very, very faint. They're extremely hard to see, especially if you're trying to have a lot of light like this. They're really hard to see. So again, this is, I pencil everything out first. That way I can see it. I use my ruler and I just go through and I draw over them slowly, carefully, so that I don't smear everywhere. And then these are my own date covers from one of my kits that I had left over. And then these are stamps again from Paper Dolls. And then I just put in the numbers, and then I used washi tape just kind of as a little decorative element in there. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole thing. So here is the month of August laid out, and then we'll get into the first week. So again, this whole entire month is washi and stickers. So this was one of the freebies, and these were off cut, but I didn't mind. You know, it was free. It was given to me in my order, and even though they're a little bit off, like you can tell where they didn't cut all the way, still looks fantastic. And this is also to show you that there are ways for you to get cheaper stickers. Most shops will have like a section where they have some of their oops bags. They do sales all the time. I do them usually around Black Friday. I do the oops sales, so you'll get like really good deals on bundles of stickers that might be just slightly off cut, and it's not a big deal. This one still looks fantastic, so that's just a cheaper option for you if you're looking to do like stickers in your journal. Then the next week I decided I wanted to do some Dutch doors. Again, simple but fun. So this one I've got over here, again, stickers from Paper Dolls. Absolutely adorable. Love my little soot sprites here. So I've got my goals at the top with my little checklist, my important stuff with my checklist, and then Monday. And this one I decided to do like a morning, afternoon, and evening, and then I'm going to do lists. So this week is more like a bullet journal style where I'm just going to do my lists and check stuff off. Then same thing with Tuesday, and you can see I use washi and stickers for all of them. Then Wednesday, Thursday, we got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So just using some Dutch doors, which are so fun to do. And I'm going to show you because we're going to do Dutch doors in the week that we're working on here in just a second. So anyway, very, very easy to use. So that is the week of, let's see, this one goes from the 7th to the 13th. Then this one is the 14th to the 20th, and this is again another just weigh boxes, make sure you have enough of them, and then there's a place to put stickers, place to put some washi, again with the just coordinating the washi with the stickers. And this one is kind of like an office type sticker sheet. Again, this is this many stickers right here. This little sheet right here covers this plus the washi. So super, super cute. I love the way this one came out. And then we're into where we're going to play. So for this one, we're going to do the 21st through wherever we end up. So I've already kind of drawn stuff out just because I can't see the lines. So I can barely see the pencil. So hopefully it'll be good enough. But this is why we have this. So if you haven't made one of these before, there's a video where I showed you how I make it. This is just using the laminate. I want to say I did the heat one, but there's also one of these. You can buy these at Walmart where you don't need a heat laminate. It's sticker and you put it together. So I just took a piece of cardboard, covered it with a bunch of cute washi, and then stuck it in the laminate. And I ran it through a laminator, but you don't have to. There's options for not putting it through a laminator. But this is what I use to cut my Dutch doors. So I don't cut into the next page because you're going to want to cut here. So I've got my little X-Acto knife here, and we're going to cut the Dutch doors out. So just go straight there, and then you'll see this pops up. I only need one for this one because we're not going to be doing two of them. We don't need two. We only need one. And it's going to end up leaving like just a tiny little bit here because I don't want my page to come apart. So I'm going to leave just that little lip right there. But there is the Dutch door. Sorry, I'll flip you back around. Okay, so we've got our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I've got a design list here because I like sometimes to just write down my designs. So now we can start working on just filling stuff out. So first things first, what we want to do, the way that I usually do it is I start from here and I go this way. So that way anything that I'm doing with gel pen or acrylic paint pen has time to dry before I go back. And then I usually try and only do the vertical lines first and then the horizontal lines next. So that way I'm not fighting with the ink. So there's one. And then just, I don't think I need to do that, but I do it. I just do. I don't know why. And then over here, we're going to do a line here. It's really hard for me to see my pencils, but the idea here is to make the bottom half of this entire week's spread on the bottom half, and then on the top half, the information that I want to be able to see throughout the rest of the week. So I messed up right here and I forgot to do that one. So we'll go back and do that one after this dries because I don't want to smear it. But we'll just keep going. One of the things I noticed about the gel pens is if you go slower, you don't have as many issues with them skipping, because sometimes they like to skip a little bit. So just a little tip on the gel pens, go slow and press down. There we go. I'm going to flip this around so that I can do this edge over here. Let's see, we want you, well, let's do from here. I'm not really paying attention to how far down on the bottom I go, only because I have probably going to have washi down there. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I'll have washi down there. I haven't completely made up my mind how this design is going to go yet, but it's probably going to go pretty much that way. Okay, so you got to give gel pen just a minute to dry. You can't just... It actually sometimes feel like gel pen needs longer than the acrylic paint pens do. And you will make smears. You're gonna make little extra lines. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And like my very good friend Brandy likes to say, you can just cover it with a sticker. I don't know why you're so stressed out. She just doesn't know my level of stress when things don't go perfectly. Which you would think that that would make this not fun for me, but it actually is one of the few times that I actually like just calm, having a good time, not stressing about anything at all, even though I try to make sure everything looks nice and I try to do it straight because you guys know how I am with my crooked lines. I can't stand them. But it's not the end of the world. So it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just fabulousness. So one of the ways that I stay pretty consistent with my journaling is I set aside time for this. And I'm not gonna tell you that I do this every day. Absolutely do not, under any circumstances, do this every day. I do not have time to spend this much time playing in a book, but I do make sure that I set aside at least a couple hours a week to play in the journals. So even though I don't post them a lot, because a lot of times, you know, I don't know, I get busy doing other things and I forget. And so I don't always get the pages up so that you can see what they look like. But you can tell by just looking at my pages that I showed you that, yeah, I do it a lot. So I wanted a white line on the top of this, just so it's kind of consistent with the rest of them. I don't know. I thought I like it that way. And then I give it a second to dry. But if you look back at any of my Plan With Me's or any of my spreads that I put up on Instagram, you can see that during the week, it'll say planning time or journaling. And that's the time that I set aside just to play in either my planners to catch up on any of my planning stuff. The one that I stay in consistently every single day is my Hobonichi, my A5. It's not a Hobonichi or a Stella A5, but it's the Hobonichi size 1 style one. That's the one that I do every single day, and that's what I refer back to when I'm catching up in my other planners, just so that, I wonder where am I going to put this one? Just so that everything stays consistent. But one of my planners is changing. So I'm almost done with the Erin Condren. almost, not quite, but I'm almost done with the Erin Condren. So once I finish the Erin Condren, I'm going to order another, probably another Avalon and Ninth or something similar to an Avalon and Ninth. Depends on if I find like another one that I want to try, because I just bought an Avalon and Ninth for my regular weekly planning. But I would like to do, I don't know how to explain exactly what my idea is, but Rachel from Living the Journal Life, I think that's what it's called. Not 100% sure. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Rachel, I'm sorry if I did. But if you want to follow her, she does some fantastic journaling stuff as well. She also is a PR girl for Sweet Kawaii. So if you want a PR code, that is where you go to get it, because she has the cutest little PR thing. Anyway, she does a planner where she prints out pictures from the week off of her phone, and then she uses those pictures in her spread as like a memory keeper. And it was something that I really, really wanted to do. I'm trying to decide if I'm just gonna flip it around and do this one while I wait for that to dry. It was something that I really, really wanted to do, and I didn't even think to do it in just a regular 7x9 planner with a weekly spread. I don't know why. Just never occurred to me to do that, and so that's what's going to be happening. And I've already printed out to just kind of play around and try it out and see if I like it. I've already printed out a bunch of pictures from the last basically month, and I've been kind of playing around with some of the blank pages in between my monthly calendar, just to kind of see how I like the layout. Oops, I missed a line. So that's one of the things that's going to be changing. But other than that, I usually use my planners for just like daily planning. One of them is a shop planner. My A5 is my catch-all. My shop planner is my shop planner. It just has like all the design ideas and all that kind of stuff, things that are coming up that I need to do. Get all the white. See, this is why you wait. Look at my hands. They're all covered in white ink. My sweatshirt is filthy because I was outside working in the garage. I'm a hot mess. Sorry, guys. I didn't plan very well, but it's actually a little bit chilly in here right now, so. There's that one. I'm almost there. Almost there. And you guys are probably like, can we just get to the good stuff? Hopefully my head isn't in the camera. That happens a lot too. Okay, so one last white line, and then we can start decorating. Which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. Sorry, I'm just flipping around here. But I want to put a white line here that hopefully I won't mess this up. There we go. Okay, it looks fabulous. Look at that. Love this. Okay, so, oops, I'm missing one line. I'm sorry. Sorry. I just need to do this line right here. I'm actually going to do it off to the side a little bit. Just because all the other ones have these lines, and so I kind of feel like they all should have these lines. So we're going to do them all. There. Do I gotta do this one too? Yes. Sorry. I'm a hot mess. Hot mess. What happens when I just grab stuff and turn on the camera? Anything can happen. Like I can just totally be a disaster. I gotta keep going. One more. Let's do, it's really hard to see the edge of my Dutch door. So hopefully I'm not drawing on the underside page, because then you're going to see what happens when you make a mistake. Nope, I got it. Okay, we're good. But look at, see, I went and touched something too soon. It's okay though. We're probably going to put the date there anyways, my date cover, so you won't see that. I have these for the date covers. Are you dry? Yeah, you're dry. Just one more line. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're done. Let me cover this so I don't get any more white pen on myself. All right, so what do you think? Dutch door, super cute. I got my blocks. Now, what I want to do is, I think what I'm going to do is up here, I put important right here. And I don't have any stickers for that, so I'm just going to use my paint pens, and I'm just going to write it up there just so that I have like the basics of what I want. So again, you can see how fabulous these paint pens are. So vibrant a color, just fantastic. I love, love, love these. Then this one is going to say this week. Wait a minute, I'm just not going to put anything else until I put down these, just so that I know where the stickers are going to go. So I have all of my days of the week. And then, where's my tweezers? So we're going to start here. I'll go with Monday. And since I have the Dutch doors, I need to put them under the line, but if you look back, I have them on the line. See, but because I have the Dutch door, you don't want to see that when you flip it, so it needs to be under the line this time. Put Tuesday. So one of the other questions that I saw about journaling is like, what are the benefits of it? Like, what do I get out of it? What could you possibly get out of it? And my biggest thing about journaling is just, if you're having a bad day, or you're distracted, or you're feeling sad, or you don't even have to be, you could be having the best day ever. All of those things, all of those reasons to journal. I mean, they all are. You can write down your feelings. You can use it like a diary. You can Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are out of order, so I have to make sure I don't put the wrong one on the wrong day. There's like so many benefits to journaling, so many reasons to do it, especially if you're having a hard time. Like, one of the things that, not to give up too much information, but I'm very kind of OCD. I don't know if you can tell with my craziness over the straight lines and stuff, very OCD about things. And this calms my mind. It makes me very focused. It makes me very happy. It puts me in a place where I can concentrate on something without my brain going in 10 different directions. It focuses on one thing. So as far as mental health is concerned, it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous for mental health. Makes me happy. The creative part of it for me is fun. I know it's not for some people. Might be a little bit challenging if you are not like a super creative person, but you don't have to be. Stickers, throw down some stickers, get on Pinterest, look at some ideas, totally copy pasta the ideas on Pinterest if that's what you need to do, and then just start writing. The whole process of making things look pretty and making things look fun and putting your spin on it and your style just makes it so much, I don't know, I wish I had the right words to say, but it's just so pleasing. It just like makes my brain so happy, and I feel like it would with everybody if they would just try it. Just try it. And if you hate it, you hate it. Don't do it. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then this one is my design list. I want to put it in this nice bright color. And you can see I don't have good writing. Hell, half the time I don't even spell stuff right. I probably if you looked back in this, you could totally like spell check me. It's probably a ton of things in here that I spelled wrong, but it doesn't matter. Don't care. Do not care. Okay, this pen I haven't used yet. This is the yellow. So let me shake it. So one of the things about all paint pens, every single acrylic paint pen you will ever use in their whole entire life, you gotta shake the bejeebers out of it, because there's a little ball. You hear that? And the little ball's got to shake around in there and move the paint around and kind of mix it up a little bit. And then when you open it, I have this here just to kind of get it going. So with these ones, I'm not sure about all paint pens because I haven't used any other ones. You have to push down on the nib to get the ink started. So it's probably the same with the other ones, but again, don't quote me. I don't know all paint pens. So that's my to-do list. Ooh, I love that yellow. That's one of the new ones. So, one of the things I'll show you, I won't close this because that's still drying, but remember we did this swatching. that is where I found the colors for this. This is why swatching is a good idea, and having it in a book that you're going to use a lot close by is a good idea. So this is where I found the colors that match this. Just let you know how I got the colors. So there's that one, and then this one was my self-care one. I had to look at it because I couldn't remember what I made it into. So let's use this green. And I used this recently, so hopefully it's still primed. So here's self-care. And the last one that I need to actually write down with my paint pen is this week. So this week goes there, but we're going to wait until we do our stickers. So let's start putting down some stickers. So this is a great big one, so I left a nice big spot for it right there on top. And it's a really good place to put like your this week or to do or whatever you want to put for your header under here for the week, but there's that. And then there's all these cute little stickers on here. So many cute little stickers on here. We got a big space right here we can fill in, so let's put the cart. We can put this cart here, because why not? And then we can take some of the washi and throw down some washi right next to it, like that. And then, where's my thing? There. Cute. This one's a little bit bright. I might not like this. I might not be happy with this. No, I don't like that. Don't like it. Nope. I don't think I have another one. I didn't pick out a second one. I have this one, but I don't know if this one goes very well. No, it's got too much pink in it. I'll just pause the video here and find a better washi to go with this. Oh, this one. Okay. I think I'm going to go with this one. It's got some pink in it, but I like the sparkle to it that it has to it, so I think I'm going to use this one. Let's see how it looks. Let's see. I think that's going to work. Yep, that's going to work out just fine. Okay, so above that, we might be able to put something, but we'll wait. We'll wait and just keep on going. So this, ooh, this will look cute right here. Let's do a little washi strip on the, oops, wait a minute. So these stickers come off fairly easily without ripping the paper. But I haven't tried any other stickers in here, so don't go ham. Don't go ham just ripping stickers off if you misplace it. Go slow, because one thing about ripping this black paper is it's still black underneath, but you can see it. You will need a sticker to cover it up if you rip it. So just be aware. So there's this little water thing there. And oh, how cute is this? Look at this little ruler is adorable. I just can't. I'm gonna put it right here. I think what I want to do is some washi. Let's go like this. A little bit closer. So we're gonna do like almost the whole page, but I want to rip it there. And then we can do this one right above it. And, oh, I think I can rip this with my, I can, good. Okay, so we've got a couple of those, and then we can put some stickers here. Oh, this one's cute. Let's put this one, put it right along the edge. So plenty of room to write, just a little bit of stuff in here. Same thing with over here. So I don't think I have anything that I want to put in here, so I'm just going to do my this week here. There was a really cute plant in one of the other weeks that fit like perfectly right here trailing down. I wasn't sure if there was one on here or not, so, but there really isn't, so it's good the way it is right there. And then we've got Wednesday and Thursday, so we're gonna do it again. We're gonna go this way. Washi cutter. And this one. Got all these Dutch doors. Okay, and then we want some stickers in here. Oh, this will be fun. Let's put the washi roll. And then this one, we can do little notes up here in the top corner. Oh, look, this is to do. We can put a to-do list. Yep, adorable. Okay, and then when we flip it over, we have this side to do. So again, put the washi at the bottom, just for consistency. So when you flip the pages, it all kind of looks the same, like kind of cohesive from one page to the next. You could do it totally different than this. You could do like I did on some of the other ones where I have like washi coming out of the different sides of the pages. There's a lot of different ways you could do it, but since I've already done that, I decided that this one was just going to be straight across the bottom. Nice and easy. That one is crooked, but I'm going to let it go. And then we'll do a couple of these. Plus the washi makes like a really good place. It's almost like a table where you can set your stickers on it. Especially if you have stickers where it looks like it should be sitting on something and not just floating off into space. I already know what I want to put on the self-care one is the coffee, because that to me is self-care. Sorry, but it is. Okay, then we've got like this cute little camera. Where do we want the camera at? I don't know. Where do I want the camera? I kind of want to fit it in somewhere where it'll actually fit. Then Sunday, we can do that. Oh, hello. This is cute. So you can see I'm literally just going through and picking stickers off and putting them in different spots, just in some places where I think it'll be cool. So I'm going to put a little highlighter under design list because I think it's cute. I smeared that? No, I didn't. It's got a little pencil under there and I can see it. There's a little washi roll here. And, oh, glasses. Put some glasses here. Where do I want the glasses? Let's do them under Sunday. Cute. And then I've still got a whole bunch more of these highlighters. So we're just going to highlight everything. There's one more highlighter. Let's see which page needs another. Let's put it here. Right there. And then we've got some flowers that we can put in some different spots. Let's put this one from Thursday next to the to-do. Wish I had something to cover that because it's going to bug me, but see what happens when you're in a hurry. All my other pages, I took my time. I was very, very slow and methodical so that I didn't mess it up. But I don't want you to have to wait forever for me to do this. So I went a little too fast and made a mess. Just okay. Put another one there. And then we have one more little tiny. You can put it right there. There. Okay. So there it is. So this is sticker sheet empty and our week is done except for we need to put our dates in. So 20, let's go. What color do we want? I don't think I like that too much of that yellow. Let's go with this one. It's kind of like that orangey color. So 21. And then I don't always put them in the same spot. I kind of move them around. It just depends on how I've set up my thing. 22, and then here we've got 23, 24, gotta have to wait for that, 25, 26, 27. So gotta give it just a second to dry or else I'm gonna make a mess. and then that will upset me. You guys probably think I'm psycho, huh? Just that's gonna upset me. Everything's gonna upset me. Okay. I love how this looks. It's so stinking cute. All right, should be dry enough. 24, 25, and 26. Okay, so there it is, all finished. Okay, so I still have like, wait, 20, 30, I think it's 31 days. I still have a whole nother week to do, but I just wanted to get this page done, and that's as far as I'll make you. I won't torture you by bringing you any further into it, but those are the kinds of things that I think you guys would enjoy. I think it's a really fun hobby to pick up, and it's very therapeutic. It's a lot of fun. It's very creative. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can do it just with some paint pens and some white gel pens, or literally just a white gel pen and a ruler, and you can go ham. Or you can get yourself some stickers and washi tape, and you can come like create different weekly layouts. You can do all kinds of stuff. My favorite thing is stuff like this, where you don't have to do a weekly layout. Each page can be like a little journal page where you do a self-care, you can do bullets, you can do lists, you can do budgeting, you can do all kinds of stuff with this and just make it look cute, make it your own. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this gives you some ideas on how to use journals and how to have some fun, stay consistent, some ideas for pricing and supplies that you will need, and some of the benefits of journaling. So anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I truly, truly appreciate you. If you like this, give it a like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Leave me some comments down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.